Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing tips that I believe did 50% of the work while I was preparing to write my IELTS. So I wrote my IELTS and this is my results. In any case, if you don't see it, I will still find a way to put it on the screen. So I had an 8.0 in listening, an 8.0 in speaking, an 8.0 in reading, and 6.5 in writing. And even the writing, I believe I know the mistakes I did or what I didn't do right that made me get 6.5, which I will be sharing in a video later on. So these are just things that I felt really helped me without even starting or planning to write the IELTS. It was something that it's like I had this background that really helped out. And you can also work on that right now as you've decided to write the IELTS. Just start doing these things that I'm about to talk about, and it will go really smoothly for you and you will enjoy the ride. So let's get into the video. The first thing I noticed helped me very much was that I loved to read books. So reading was sort of like a hobby to me. I used to read a lot, and that I believe really helped me with my vocabulary and all. So I believe that you should cultivate that habit as you are preparing to write the IELTS, because it is very necessary that you do. There's this thing that a lot of people say, that you really don't need to know how to read fast in order to pass the IELTS reading aspect, and that you just need to scan it. Yes, it's true. I didn't read. You're not supposed to read. You're supposed to scan. But even with the scanning, I noticed that you scan better, or you do it faster if you have a background in reading. So that is something that I noticed also helped. And when I was reading, anytime I read, I had a dictionary on hand. So say you're a student, you're a worker, whichever thing you do, there's something that you read. If not, there are other things that you can work on that would help. So let's just talk about those that you read. So if you are reading your textbook, you are reading an article, anything, have a dictionary on hand. It could be on your phone, it could be with you. So just have a dictionary on hand so that you can just check the vocabulary, find out the meanings. I noticed that it helped me to study a lot. If I don't have a dictionary with me when I'm studying, I won't be able to produce anything, because I need to understand what is written in it before I can do it. So I always had a dictionary with me, and that helped me very much with my vocabulary. And when you are reading, also if you are someone that reads books, maybe you have someone that you read books with, maybe a Christian club, you have people you read books with, you can read with them. Find somebody that you know reads really fast, and read with that person. As you guys are reading, it will help you to read fast, because I noticed with my younger sister, anytime I was reading and she was reading with me, I'll be flipping the pages, and it would so very much annoy her, because she wouldn't be done with the page, and I'm not waiting, because the book is getting interesting. So I noticed she started to read very fast, and now she reads faster, much, much faster than I do. So that is also something that you should take into account. One other thing that helped me is that I watch movies with subtitles. So watching movies with subtitles is a great way to sharpen your reading skills and your listening skills simultaneously. So always pick movies with subtitles, and better still, you should get movies that are speaking another language if you want to sharpen your reading, so that you are forced to actually read it. And you should also read it with people. If you read it with others, you are not going to be posting it. Nobody is going to be waiting for you to be posting it. I used to watch Korean series with my siblings while growing up, and then you are not going to post it. So you'd have to sharpen your reading skills. That will also help out a lot. The points that played a significant role in me passing the IELTS is that I used to listen to a lot of podcasts in English. So I listen to UK podcasts a lot, and that really helped me with the accent, because I got to listen to it directly from the source. and I used to do it a lot. So if you are planning on writing the IELTS, I suggest you start listening to podcasts in English. So start just be watching. If you are somebody that loves to be on YouTube and you love watching videos of people doing things, just be watching and just watch someone out there so that you can get used to the accent, and that will be a game changer, trust me, especially in your speaking. It will help you with your pronunciation in speaking, and it's also going to help you with your listening skills. Another point is that you should try to speak English more often. As you are preparing to write it, anytime you're having a conversation with anybody, try and have that conversation with the person in English. Even if the person is speaking Fi or whatever language, speak English back. Try and do it. Unless the person doesn't understand it, that's when you compromise. If not, stick to speaking English. Let them call you names, it doesn't matter. Speak English because you know what you are going to use it to do. The IELTS is expensive. Come on, it is very expensive. You have your goals, you know what you are going to use with it. So just stick to it. It is really difficult at the start if you are not somebody that likes speaking English, but you should. It will get easier with time. Another point is that do not be too optimistic about the IELTS. You go in blind. You know what? I've seen people say that I'm in a hurry. I need to travel now. So they just practice, well, just a month or so. I'm not saying a month won't work. I used a month and a half to study and go and write it. But we are all different. Just study yourself. These tips I'm talking about, are you somebody that already has this foundation? If that's the case, just go in for it. If not, give it time. Give it time. I'm going to talk about that later on, but give it time. I've seen people just jump in. I need it fast. I'm going to do it regardless, and hope that it works out. Then they go and it doesn't work out. Unless God sends a miracle, it's not going to work out, and you get frustrated after failing. You'll be thinking about the money you wasted and the time and the emotional trauma, because now you're already planning of traveling. So many things will run into your mind. So please and please and please and please and please try to do all these things before you decide to go and write it. And that will be a good decision. You would have made a right decision if you do. Another thing is to relax and give yourself time. Don't rush. Don't rush. We are not all the same. You may have watched YouTube videos and people keep on saying, I use 1 month to write the IELTS. I practice for just 2 months, and then that just makes you so excited. You want to do it the same way they did. It doesn't work like that. Everybody is different. We are all different. You check yourself. You know you need this amount of time to prepare. Take that time. Don't rush. And just because if you go and you fail, you come back and you are going to hate yourself. You are not going to be happy about what happened. So please don't rush. Don't be listening to, I wrote it in 1 month, 2 weeks, like what I said. I wrote it in 1 month. I wrote it in this. I wrote it in that. So you also go and do it. I've seen people write it in a week. I've seen people use 2 weeks. I couldn't use 2 weeks. No, I had to use 1 month and a half. Probably you would need 3 months. You need 6 months. We are all different. So just choose what works for you. Don't go with what other people are saying, and you should be fine. And also, don't be too hard on yourself if it's not going on well, because I remember when I started, there were some times that I wasn't doing it right, but I still kept on practicing, and then it worked out. And then this, I hear people say this a lot, that I didn't go for any classes, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, yet I passed. As I said previously, please and please, we are all different. You may need classes to pass. Check yourself. You think you solve a couple of them, you notice, no, this particular grade I'm getting is not really right. Just go in for classes. They will be giving you tips and tricks. If not, you can also try the YouTube side, you can get a lot of people that teach on YouTube and all that. But the writing, for instance, I believe you need someone to analyze markets and market for you, because you obviously can't market yourself, so you need someone. So if you go for a class, it's going to be good enough. If you can't go for a class, all you can do is just find tutors that will just take you for the writing, so the rest you just solve it on your own or do online. As I said, everybody is different. Don't just listen to what people said help them and then go and do it. It may not help you, so please stay guided. I think these things that I've stated really helped me. I noticed that it was easier for me to study because I had these things. I was already grounded in these things that I just mentioned. If you are not that type of person, please give yourself time. Whatever points I made, give yourself time to practice it as you are going. Be reading books, be listening to podcasts, everything I said, please practice it. It is going to go a long way for you. You are not in a competition with anybody, so don't rush and you should be fine. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment section. I will try to link my Telegram down below. If you want resources to just hit me up, I have a couple of resources I can share with you. And any sort of help, just write in the comment section and I will do well to answer. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share to everyone that you know is planning to write the IELTS. These things that I'm talking about, life changing. Trust me, IELTS changes. Thank you. Bye bye.